It's not like I know a lot about serial killers, okay? Gosh, it's just like I just happen to know random facts. God. Make sure I got my right pages marked here. What the hell? Okay, I need that one. I need that one. And where did I put my sheets at? Those. Start with that one. We actually need that tonight. Okay. Buddy, quit. Alrighty. How is everybody tonight? Did you guys get some of your you got your character backgrounds and stuff all fleshed out?
A little bit. Kelly will not be joining us.
Oh.
He is not feeling well, and yeah, a little overwhelmed by the whole process.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, especially creating characters can be kind of rough, especially since I had you guys level up to level 3. Yeah.
I think it's one of those things that when you're starting out in person in a group is probably the best way to do it rather than the Roll20 method.
Yeah, probably.
She says if you ever want help building NPCs, she loved the character building aspect. It's just a little much when it is 10 o'clock at night and Jace was awake at 7 this morning wanting to play. He does not understand the concept of sleeping in.
You're not supposed to sleep in anyway. You get jet lag if you do that.
I'd prefer it.
I didn't used to know how to sleep in.
Huzzah!
Huzzah, magic powers. Okay. Real quick. Oh, what's that? Oh, crap. No, there's one more thing I need. Sorry.
Okay, so Chuck, how does my character know you again?
That's longer than it used to be.
It kind of depends on your background.
Well, like, what were you thinking?
Well, okay, so again, I'm going to say that, hold on, I'm going to let Cameron get in on this so he can hear the shenanigans.
Okay.
All of the shenanigans.
All the shenanigans.
Had to grab my giant 3-ring binder.
Yeah, well, there won't be as many shenanigans as I would like. See how he won't let me play any.
Sorry, man.
Yeah,
No,
you'll see
For
about
this
that.
particular campaign, it doesn't really work.
no, I know.
Well, that's legacy. You know, I don't need no legacy stuff.
All right,
so
so
I didn't have a lot of time today to create all the NPCs I wanted to, so I'm going to reuse some of my ones from my old Rise of the Overlord campaign. So
Just use like a straight up NPC creator.
no, I'm not going to do that, dude. When I already have pages of them from Rise of the Overlord.
I suppose.
This exists in a separate universe, so whereas a lot of my other worlds I've created all actually exist in the same continuity.
Even just like I've had this bottle of wine sitting in the cupboard for like 6 months, and even in that 6 months, you can taste the alcohol difference. That's impressive.
There they are.
I am having hard lemonade.
That
I
means
think
that means it wasn't nearly strong enough when I was drinking it before.
I'm having Dr. Pepper.
Mountain Dew.
No. Dr. Pepper and Mellow Yellow.
Where's the Mountain Dew?
It's in the
It's in the
fridge.
fridge.
Where are the Cheetos?
In the kitchen.
Am I getting drunk?
Are we in a tavern?
Yes, you're getting drunk.
Are there any girls in there?
Sure, fine, yeah.
If there are any girls in there, I want to do them.
Okay, so brief, little bit of world information here. Obviously, like I said, you live in the city of Bastion. Bastion has been the bastion of civilization for about 1,000 years. Before that, there was a great war that lasted between all the major empires of the world. No one, of course, remembers anything from then, but there are stories and stuff. There's not really records that have been passed down because during that war, there came an event known as the Flash, which destroyed almost everything.
Almost.
The few people lucky enough to be underground or in safe magical areas, or
The
in
dwarves.
some of the dwarves, not all of them, or in there's a fort called Karnath, was protected by a powerful magical spell. Bastion was built on the site of where that fort originally stood, although obviously it's much bigger than the fort was. After the Flash, there was complete darkness for 300 years.
Neat.
Every one of us.
What?
Flash.
Did you say okay? Okay, I thought that's what you were going for.
Oh, Western Universe.
There was darkness for 300 years, and during that time, even the dwarves that had survived underground got forced out because in the darkness, all of the creatures of evil thrived and basically took over everything that wasn't Karnath. When the sun finally returned, the world was completely different. No one had any memory of what it had been like before, and they just started to rebuild. Since then, everyone that we know of has regrouped in Karnath, now Bastion. And over time, they've managed to push back some of the evil forces, and now in the last 100 years, especially, they've created a zone of control around the city. There's a couple of small farming villages, when there's 3 other major towns within the zone of control, all in important places. Westfall is near. I had it written down here. Westfall is near the Spring of Madame, which is the spring that the aqueducts bring water to the city from. And then Riverside is next to the lake and near the river at the southern end of Siphonmore's Lake and near the Great Dam. And then
the river in through the dam to grab
yeah,
this house.
and then Woodvale, appropriately, is at the border of the forest to the north. And the lake is to the south, just so you can get a kind of picture in your head. Lake is to the south, and Westfall is to the west. Sorry, to the west.
Okay.
I thought you said west. No.
How many times did I make that joke the other day?
So, obviously, there are no specifics of any of that. That's pretty much what everyone knows, because no one remembers any specifics. There's no records of anything before the darkness. So I just wanted to make sure you guys understood that. So now you guys have all obviously lived for however many years in Bastion. You may have ventured out of the city at times. Some to the southern reaches of the forest, perhaps out onto the lake and stuff like that, because the lake comes right up to the city. But that's about it. You wouldn't have gone and ventured off into really far reaches because it's too dangerous most of the time. There are some groups that have gone out and explored ruins and things like that. A lot of them never returned. those that did usually, had a hard time and stuff like that. For the start of all of this, you guys are all going to be in the Market District, which is in the northwest I don't want to call it quadrant of the city, but part of the city. Is it going to let me draw on this? I might try and draw something here. Just so I can give you a design of the city, except for I lost my little.
Square.
It's not a square though.
No, I know. Just
I need. It's a.
That's a rectangle.
That's the town.
That is a rectangle.
Square.
freehand.
Oh.
There we go.
The town square.
Where did I put my
Hello.
little mini map thing?
Are you my mommy?
I don't know what happened to it. Okay. This is gonna be real rough.
Nope, that would be Doc writing right there in the purple.
So this is gonna be a real rough depiction. Oh crap! I don't want black and red. Okay. I
don't actually know how to get rid of anything. So.
You can click on it and delete it with the other thing.
The selector tool.
So this is a really, really bad image. I apologize for that, but it's going to be good enough just so you guys can see the quadrants roughly. River. Oh crap! Not what I wanted. River goes like that, and there is an island there in the river. That was crappy. Whatever. This quadrant goes like that and like that, and then there's like that and that. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quadrants to the city. Plus, there's an island on the river there, which is that little red patch. This one here is the market district. So that's really all you need to know for now. I just wanted you to have a rough idea of how it's laid out. That's really crappy, rough thing, but it's good enough. You guys are all in the market district, and if you want, you can have all run into each other here because you are familiar with each other, or if you would prefer to just get brought together a little bit later. But if you want, we can start all together. I'm going to let you guys kind of make that decision here, and then we'll get started with the actual.
Well,
Hey guys, it's only like 15 feet all the way across the city.
sweet.
Yeah, there's 200,000 people crammed into that space, Nick.
Sweet. It's like 100% orgy 100% of the time.
Even if you don't want it to be, there's just no alternative.
There's no alternative.
Okay. So let's just say you guys are you're strolling around the market district for whatever reason. Cade's probably looking for stuff to steal. Ivan might be looking for something to purchase, or who knows, maybe just going for a walk. Oscar, right? Yeah,
Oscar.
I remembered it.
It's Oscar.
Oscar.
I don't know why it
Oscar.
won't let me change it for some reason.
I should just be able to go into your display in my settings and display name,
That's what I did.
and then you have to hit save name.
It wasn't there. Oh, there we are.
Stealth check.
Stealth check. You're actually trying to hide, or just?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, no one's actively looking for you, but people can see you because there is a mass of people in the market. But no one's actively like watching you. But unless you're going to hide in an alleyway or something, there's going to be someone that can see you, even if they're not looking at you directly.
And I'm going to try and pickpocket somebody.